what you cooking?
Looking at us.
Goddamn. Juwan next to Don.
Except my Steez know what's going on.
Goddamn.
Lord.
Bring you the whole season 2021 AFL season recap.
Wrapping it up.
Yeah, yeah. I really almost forgot how we started.
I was finna say Steez. Shit has been bad, boy.
Alright, goddamn. Any major takeaways for your first AFL season, bro?
Takeaways
Overall, man.
Overall, the whole 2021.
The whole experience of this first season, man.
Richmond was a disappointment.
Yeah, facts.
Richmond was the main disappointment. It just seems like we came in at a good time. It seems like it's a new era just when we came in. So it's like we're surprised by some shit, but it's not like we're alone in it. The rest of the league kind of surprised at what happened too. So, and unpredictability really been the theme most of the season. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with that, man. Unpredictability, you never know what's gonna happen. Makes the sport of footy great. We'll see what happens, man. Anything can happen, bro.
Yeah, shit. My major takeaway, man, this might be my new favorite sport. Well, definitely is my new favorite sport. Ain't even know much about it. I like everything about this shit. I like the speed, the intensity, the goddamn tackling, the kicking. Right, playing this shit, I gained so much respect for these guys. Major takeaway. You ain't watching footy. What the fuck are you doing, man?
Bang, bang, and you're in the game.
Bang, bang, with the game. Oh, shit. Alright, man.
Salute to John O'Brien for that, man.
Shit, I guess we can start this off with the grand finals. How you feel about that, man? Melbourne Demons versus Western Bulldogs.
So this game, I was informed, but we were informed by many people that, usually grand final blowouts, man. Usually they ass whoops, and I was like, oh man. Last thing I want is ass whoop, man. Last game of the season, know we about to be departing without footy for a while, man. And both of these teams, we've seen them both at the top, and they both are great and were great. So I really couldn't see a blowout. I couldn't see it coming at all, and so I kind of ignored it. And really, most of the game looked really like I wouldn't say all quarters, but a little bit, 2.5 quarters maybe. I would say great footy, got a great game, entertaining game. Didn't really know which way it was gonna go. You know what I'm saying? So we really got the ass whooped too, though. Melbourne got in their ass in the third quarter, bro, and really whooped their ass and continued this snowball effect real quick and showed them it was his time. But so just as far as the game went, I was satisfied though. I definitely say I was satisfied with it. Had players make their mark on the game. Fritch, 6 goals in a game, bro, in the grand final. That's already something to talk about for years to come. And then he wasn't even, I wouldn't say like the main star of the show. You know what I'm saying? Main star of the show, if you really want to say so. Break it down so many ways. Just a small version of my takeaway from the game. So
yeah, I was also definitely very satisfied with this game. It really gave me everything I was asking for, despite it being not such a close finish. Like, the score definitely doesn't show how good this game was in any aspect. The first 2.5 quarters was just back and forth game. You really didn't know who was gonna win it. It really came down to the midfields. Going into this game, we knew it was gonna be a battle of the midfields. These teams are both two of the best midfields in the game. That just shows how important having a good midfield is. Uh, but in the end, you kind of saw Petrarca just came out on top. If it was a battle between Petrarca and Bont, Petrarca proved that he was the superior in that game. At least he was just getting the ball well. The center bounces is what really killed the Bulldogs because Melbourne just took advantage of that shit so many times. Petrarca was just telling Clayton Oliver exactly where to be, and he just read the center bounce with Clayton Oliver, Petrarca, and Max Garn. That's just a deadly goddamn midfield combination, man. Showed this game.
Dogs didn't have the composure against this team, bro. It was just the composure that you seen when they're at their best. You just didn't see it. Seen Bond get taken out the game. Which credit to Brayshaw. Brayshaw did a great job. He had a great grand final. And it was just the love was going around Melbourne, bro. Just every player, or most of the players had their hand in the success, bro. They had 11 straight goals, bro. It was just ridiculous, bro. I think they definitely. So we're talking about midfield pressure, with just the strong midfield, but also when you have a team that's strong in midfield like that, and a team that brings pressure the same way that Melbourne does, it was just way too much for the Dogs to handle, bro. It was, and the Dogs even got to benefit from the week off for the rest because they were a little banged up, and it just still just wasn't able to. You know what I'm saying? They just couldn't get it done, bro. They just couldn't handle the pressure. Melbourne had 12 different goal kickers, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it's just a legendary grand final, bro.
Shit, it did break their 57-year drought. I mean, really hats off to Melbourne, man. A lot of the Dogs just didn't show up. I was expecting a lot more from Bailey Smith. Uh, shit, Cody Waitman did run into the fucking pole.
Oh my god.
He ran
Dead
into that
pole.
fucking goalpost hard as fuck, man. But he did do as much as I wanted him to do. Libby did his thing. It just wasn't enough from the Dogs, as everybody can see from the scoreboard.
Ground ball was going Melbourne's way. With your Dogs, when they whoop ass, they be strong in that aspect. Couldn't get that going.
Shit, all I can really say is congratulations to Melbourne, man. Y'all definitely did just that. Y'all had a great season all fucking year. Y'all really only lost the games that y'all could have won, like for sure could have won. I didn't think y'all really had any close games with good teams until the end of the year. So y'all really had a spectacular season, man. I can't throw no dirt on Melbourne at all.
Just pretty much spoke it all, man. They did pretty good, man. Melbourne, like you said, hats off to you. Y'all did your thing. Y'all earned it. Y'all deserved it. Y'all worked hard for that all season. We were one of the most I would say the most balanced team, most well structured team. We put forward in that conversation, but they're just definitely not as consistent as the team as Melbourne was, especially throughout the whole home and away season, which is Melbourne got it done, man. Homegrown too. They had a lot of players that they drafted themselves, bro. Had a couple players that they came, traded for, but a lot of players they drafted on their own. Built that culture of themselves, and it shows. So.
Yeah, so shit, let's get on to the rest of the teams, man. Yeah. We can save our teams for last. What you think about just the other teams in the 8 that didn't make it? Like, how you think Geelong gonna do next year?
Other teams in the 8
other teams in the 8 this year that how you think they gonna do next year? You see a lot of them teams not making it. You see.
I see.
Based off this year's performance, of course.
I see most of them going, bro, but I see a couple of them falling off. Like I can see Port going because I think they still have young talent to rely on. I think Brisbane, they still have some young talent to rely on too, as well as some veterans. I think Geelong, I think their age might caught up with them. I think they might. I learned that they. So this season, I gave them credit for learning to adapt. It's gonna be interesting to see how they can adapt. And I think they'll have to do a little bit more adapting than they did this season as far as trying to stick to the kick mark game. I think they might have to be a little bit more of a fast paced team. And
I was gonna say I definitely think Geelong's gonna fall off. If any team gonna fall out of the 8 next year, I think it's Geelong.
yeah. So it's just gonna depend on that. I think I do have them falling out. I think Essendon will fall out. I don't think Darcy Parish will have as great a season as he did last season. And there's still some holes in their team that I think they still have to address. Whereas I see some other teams on the come up that are more likely to take their spot rather than Essendon retaining that spot. Like Bulldogs gonna stay, D's gonna stay. Giants, I won't down them. They earned it. I think they'll definitely have more luck with injuries this year. If they don't, that's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I think they'll have better luck, and I think they'll learn from this past season. And maybe they'll figure out what to do with Canelio, man. If not, even if that means getting rid of his ass, trading his ass for something, man. Swans, I'll give them that credit. I think they might be hurting a little bit as far as the midfield goes. I think as far as some acquisitions that they lost, I don't think they really gained too much either this offseason. So it'll be interesting to see. They'll be having to rely on some of the young talent they have to make some progress, which I think some other teams are in the same boat. They do have some veterans to rely on, but as you know, Buddy, he doesn't play every game, so he does win games. He impacts. He can't impact the game as far as winning goes, but we just have to see as far as if a young talent can emerge and take a little step further. So.
All right, I can go down my list real quick too, man. So the D's, I definitely think they're gonna be a title contender for sure next year. The Dogs, I definitely see them being a title contender. I actually see them being more of a title contender because I think they're going to be a little bit more hungry next year. They definitely have the young players that gain a lot of experience, a lot of needed experience this year. So I can only see them getting stronger next year. None of them are really falling off. Port's going to be up there. Port's going to be consistent. I still don't see them as a winning team, though. They're just a good team that doesn't win, in my opinion, until they prove something else. Until they start beating teams in the 8. They already disappointed me enough this fucking year, man. As soon as I put a little bit of fucking hope into them, they goddamn let me down. So, yeah, fuck Port. I definitely see Brisbane making it next year. I can see them getting a lot better. To me, Brisbane made the most improvements throughout the year this year. Charlie Cameron really is becoming. I see his leadership skills growing. If that makes sense, I see him getting more upset if a play doesn't go as it should. Like he wants everybody to. He's pushing everybody to be better and be in the right spot. So I'm really excited to see what they've been working on the off season and how they're gonna come in the next season. But I definitely see them being a lot more efficient. Gonna be good with sharing the ball. Brisbane, I really just see them as they're gonna be a threat next year.
Should we get Cam Rayner back next year from injury too?
Yeah.
I just wonder about how the Lockie Neal whole situation is gonna affect him.
That's right. I don't know if I said this already, but Geelong, yeah, I did, but Geelong, y'all ain't gonna make it. I don't give a fuck. Hell no.
Bye-bye, Boogeyman?
Yeah, bye-bye, Boogeyman. Them boys are gonna fall apart, boy. They boys gonna start needing canes and shit soon. They just don't got enough young players to impact a future team to me.
And they traded Clark, one of the young players they did have.
Yeah. Sydney, I can see them making a push next year. Definitely being in the 8, I can see them improving. As long as they don't let this Buddy shit hold up. Like, if Buddy doesn't get these 5 goals in his first game, and they keep on trying to feed them. Like, I'm more hopeful than not of Sydney though. I think their young players are gonna come together, even though they lost some pieces in their midfield. They aggressive, they hungry, they want it. As long as they keep up that pressure next year, I can see them making a decent run. GWS, I want them to make the 8. They coming off injury, a lot of injuries, so I can see them moving a lot. They showed they had the talent to do it, so S&N, y'all don't make it either. Y'all had the least amount of chance of making it. But yeah, I don't think a lot of Geelong players are leaving this year. They just getting old. They're getting slow. S&N is on the come up.
I know Henderson retired from Geelong. That's back lines.
Yeah, I do see S&M on more of a rise in Geelong. I feel like Geelong has been a slump, bro. I don't know why, but I just don't see them doing shit next year. Yeah. What about what team in the bottom? Or the bottom 8? How many teams? The bottom 10?
Bottom 10, yeah.
True. How many teams in the bottom 10? Well, you said 2 teams ain't gonna make it out the 8.
Yeah.
So who gonna take their place?
Carlton Blues, you better know what's going on. We're gonna make that 8 next year. Yes, Lord, Michael Voss gonna take it there, man. Lord knows gonna set the standard, man. I was playing. I ain't putting that much faith in them, but Lord knows, man, Carlton, we got the talent, man. We ain't about to waste. We about to squabble it. We ain't about to do none of that. We about to go to the finals, man. Yes, Lord. On wave game, nigga know that. Boy, fuck my glasses up. But yeah, man. Alright. But the other nigga who we really don't give a fuck about going to the finals, man. Man. Was it 2 or was it 3, bro? Hold on.
2 or 3 what? Oh, people that you said didn't make it.
Yeah.
So I had GW. No, I had S&N and Geelong not making it.
I had both of them missing, and then
I can agree that Carlton's gonna make it next year. I have faith in y'all boys, man. You convinced me.
Appreciate that, man. So mine, I had it on my laptop. So I had D's, Dogs, Port, Brisbane, Carlton, Swans, Giants, and then I had either Saints or Freo. And I'll probably go Freo. But, so, no, that's 3 then, right? So that's...
That was...
2.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Carlton, and then I'll probably throw fucking Freo in there, man.
Well, I agree with that. Freo been making a lot of changes, man. I hate to say that I see Freo making the 8 above us, but I really see us on a tough downward slope. I don't see our way out yet, and Freo has been making a lot of moves and progress so far in this offseason, and I can definitely see that paying off on the field. So I'm kind of falling into this Freo hype. If not them, I would actually put Essendon. I'll put Essendon over the Saints. Matter of fact, nah, because I wouldn't put the Tigers in that bitch. I'll put Essendon there before the Tigers.
Would you put y'all there before the Saints?
Nah, the Saints are more on the rise. I can see the Saints are Essendon. So I think y'all are gonna be in there, but that's iffy.
It is.
So that bottom 4, that bottom 2, and the 9th, 10th spot, I can see y'all, Freo, Essendon, and the Saints in that fighting for the 8. I don't think we're gonna be competing right now.
You're gonna be 11.
No, that would be ideal. But We might be fine for
And
Richmond.
you predicting some stiff shit for y'all, boy. You predicting some tough times for y'all niggas coming up, boy.
Yeah, we got too many players that's been key to us that are gonna be at their top form. They're all on a decline. Like, bro, John Knick-Knack won our John Worstford medal this year. Our best and fairest, basically.
What if Tim Kelly turns up like you're supposed to?
It's gonna take that. It's gonna take Tim Kelly turning up. It's gonna take Oscar Allen playing in the position he needs to play in, which is fucking full forward. That's where he needs to be at, not in the back. I'm sure Josh Kennedy and Jack Darwin are gonna still be able to kick goals, but they're not gonna be. They're losing their speed, and that's one of our biggest problems is speed. And speed seems to be so important. It's just the future of footy. I don't see us doing that, bro. We're stuck on the players that shit won us a title in 2018, except Nick-Nack, but Nick-Nack been there, so
yeah. It'll be interesting, bro. I don't know.
I can just see the decline, bro. It might not even be no sharp decline because I can see we got young talent. We got Jermaine Jones. We got I always forget that ruck name, but we got Bailey Williams. We got I don't think Lane is kind of old, but we still got a lot of players that can fill in those spots. But we need some good draft picks. We need some fast players on defense.
I think I might got a top 10 this year, so
yeah,
that materialize.
So
something like that.
We'll see. We got a lot of problems before I have any faith in this.
SPS kind of fast.
Yeah. We'll see.
Matter of fact, you threw a halfback line. Maybe you put your halfback, even though you want to play midfield, or you're supposed to. That's what we drafted, man. But it'll be interesting to see what y'all do, man. Y'all a question mark.
We've been talking about my team. How you feel about Carlton's performance this year, man?
It's pretty ass, man. Up and down, man. Can't stop consistent goals, man. Pretty ass, bro. It's a good scoring team, though. We can score, man. We relied on Harry a little too much, though. Hopefully we don't have to do all that going forward, man. Walsh, impeccable star, man. Future Brownlow medalist, man. You know, boy Walshy. I would like to see some young talent emerge next season. I'd like to see a little bit of Corey Durden. Seen him at the end of the season. He gave. I like to see his pressure. He got some speed on him, coming from the forward spot. I like seeing him. I like seeing Chinese. He definitely got some goals at the end of the season. So hopefully we could get one of them Rising Star nominations. Brody Kemp from the back line. I like him. So we got some young talent out there. I see Matt always had his. I think he had a solid part of the season. Of course, we had Eddie and Mark Murphy's milestone games that we both disappointed on, which was pretty disappointing of Carlton. We had the whole review looming over our heads the whole season, so it definitely was more of a stressful season. Definitely, I would say more of a negative than a positive season coming from the Carlton Football Club, who is standards are premierships and haven't had that in a while, so it's pretty disappointing. I think nobody would really say this is a season that anybody in the Carlton Football Club would be proud of. And I think we all got a couple of years from it. So we just need some emerging talent. We already have, and we need our current talent to all gel and play like a football club rather than individuals on the team. So
yeah, shit. Overall for our season, it was pretty disappointing, especially towards the end, man. We came in. I had a lot of hope. We were doing a lot of good shit coming in. We looked fucking great offensively. I think we had the most efficiency in the 450 for a few weeks. I think till like halfway through the season, and we just fell off, bro. I should have known. After we got our ass whooped by the Saints after they came back on us from like a 40-point lead. I should have known we were be fucked from then, but had hope, and we just went on a sharp decline, bro. Like there was no coming back from it. Week after week, it was just L after L. Uh, the only good thing I can say, I got to see a few of my young players, see what they can do. Uh, but our whole play style just switched up like halfway through the year, or maybe it didn't switch up. Maybe other teams just figured out how to stop it. But at first, at least if we could move the ball, then we would score off that. If we could get a good clean kick out the back 50, we could get it to the 450 with no issue. But all that shit stopped towards the end of the year, and shit, we just fucking struggled after that. And I really think we're about to just go into a big rebuild era. Like I said, we're gonna lose a lot of our old players in these next years. That's really been the identity of West Coast. It seems like Josh Kennedy been around since 2012, I think. He fucking minute Jack Darlin, Nick Nack, Shannon Hearn, Luke Shuey. Even though he didn't play too many games this past year, he definitely had an impact in the games he did play. So, shit, yeah, Cribs, Patrichella. A lot of them players, man, they've been there for a minute and they're just getting old. They're growing out, and I just don't see enough young identity to be confident in the future. Other than Oscar Allen and what y'all did with him, I mean, he's just been playing confused because he's not in the position he wants to be in. So then fucking Simo was talking about he only wants private school students or some shit like that. How can you say that, man? We trying to be a tough. I see West Coast Eagles and I want to be a tough team, bro. I want to have no soft ass private school. You know, get these niggas out the gutter, man. Sure, get some niggas that really to run and play blood, sweat, and tears on the field, man. That's what we need. Cause we already don't got no speed. You ain't gonna get no speed from a private school, man. Come on now.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
Come on now.
You just gonna get some soft boys, man. Yeah, I think we both suffered some disappointment this season. Hope it's not any inkling on what we have in store for us in future years, man, in the future. So. Both with opportunities to be in finals. Both of us were in the discussion at one point. Neither made it, so that shit was trash.
After you don't make the final, as long as you don't get the food and spoon, you can't really get worse, bro.
Yeah. I'm saying that we were in discussion with the fucking old coach.
Anything else about the season, man?
Yeah.
Nah, man, y'all check out the Girl Time. I think I can pull a little shit up, man. Throw that on the screen. Oh, yeah, there we go. Man, you don't know we Girl Town Pirates. I can't say it officially yet because we're still getting everything reviewed by the board. But we finna be the newest team, the USAFL. I'm really excited about that shit, man. Y'all gonna be seeing us in action real soon. Oh shit! The jerseys too. While I'm at this shit, man. Here goes our Guernsey, man. Let me get that shit
Guernsey set fit that mall.
I don't know where that man.
Oh, you don't know where it's at, man. What y'all doing?
I thought I was gonna pull up on the screen, man. But it didn't. Fucking, but shit. Other than that, hey, more videos coming soon. Eddie Best video coming soon, man. We missed y'all. We back now. Anything else, bro?
Nah, but for for shout out to Sod for fucking ending up on his old team, man. Round 7, man. Y'all booed him. Guess what he did? He fucked y'all up.
I just hope we do better next year, man. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. We at 900 subscribers now, or maybe 901, man. Help us get to 1,000. We really appreciate that.
Tell a mate.
Yeah. Tell a mate, tell a bloke. You know what's going on. Till next time, man.